Before you educate the head, try to educate the heart.
What's up, everybody? It is your girl, your diva in knowledge, Lady Mocha, representing Mocha's Cafe de Paris. Hope all is well. Hope everybody's doing really well. Just in case y'all already don't know, I live in the area where the hurricane should be residing momentarily. So I ask that you please keep me and my family in prayers through this unfortunate event. Unfortunately, Mother Nature is one of those things where you don't have too much control over it. Um, we did have an option to leave, but at the same time, I am aware that sometimes when you leave from one situation, you can always run into something far worse. So I decided to just pretty much leave matters in God's hands and allow God to continue to cover us and keep over us and everything. So definitely just keep us in your prayers, because the way I look at it, when it's your time to go, it is your time to go. It does not matter. You cannot escape it when God decides to pull your number. So that's just my personal intake. But those who are traveling, are also definitely pray for their safety as well, because those highways are not safe either. People get impatient, traffic is crazy, and things of that nature. So even those who are traveling, they got to be just as cautious as we are. So just thought I would just kind of put that out there. So with all further ado, thought it was very imperative that I did this particular content. This has been an ongoing issue in the YouTube streets for quite some time. And the reason it has been an issue is because it's unfortunate that there are a lot of men that are lacking discretion with the YouTube streets as content creators. They're lacking discretion because they're not being wise with what type of women they allow in their platforms, women who they allow in their man spaces. It's been a lot of issues because of that. I'm sure all of you have witnessed, like I have witnessed, a lot of men, a lot of brothers that was really cool on these YouTube streets. A lot of the brotherhood has been broken. It has been demolished simply because, they allowed the wrong type of females to get in the man space to become a part of the male sector. And basically, it has created a lot of problems. A lot of guys, they don't rock with each other anymore. They don't do content together anymore. A lot of the brotherhood and a lot of the man spaces have been divided based on the simple fact that they are giving the wrong women um, a privilege and giving them positions that a lot of these women should not be entitled to when it comes to these YouTube streets. So I thought it was important that me as a woman that I address this because I understand that some of these men are gullible, and a lot of these men, they don't know how to decipher when females are really have when women have their best interests or not. I know a lot of these men, they're not too wise of that, and men don't have a way of peeping things that women do, and women know women like men know men. And me as a woman, I have peeped a lot of things occurring within these YouTube streets that I felt was very necessary for me to point out. Due to the fact that again, there's been a lot of divisions. There's been a lot of corruption, a lot of things that have gone on. A lot of friendships have been broken amongst men because they have allowed these cyber harlots basically to invade their man spaces. So this basically is the reason why I'm doing this content. I thought it was imperative to discuss this because a lot of men's spaces have been divided. A lot of friendships have been lost based on the fact that men are allowing their thirst, simple mindedness, or need for female validation to infiltrate these male spaces, infiltrate men's spaces. Now, for all of you who are not aware and really don't have any idea on what's been going on, you probably haven't been keeping up with the YouTube streets, and I don't blame you because it's been really messy. It's been a lot of male spaces that have been invaded because a lot of male content creators are allowing all kind of women to be on their platforms. They're allowing all kind of women to be moderators on their channels. A lot of men, their friendships have been pretty much ruined over the fact that they allowed the wrong type of females to basically have space in the YouTube sector. And a lot of these men, the reason why they're not catching on to it, because the truth of the matter is, as much as these men try to act like they know women so well, they really don't know women as well as they pretend to know women, because if they did, they would be more with who they choose and who they allow on their platforms and who they allow in their chat rooms. So the truth of the matter is, a lot of these men are trying to coach other men on what type of women to avoid and what type of women not to rock with. And the truth is, a lot of these men, not really equipped to give advice on women, because a lot of them are falling into the same entrapment by letting the wrong type of broads basically get a position in their platforms and in their chat rooms. So that's why I thought it was very imperative that I spoke upon this, because it's starting to become a trend, and it's getting more and more out of hand, due to the fact that there's a lot of men that are being gullible, and they don't know what to look for when it comes to these cyber harlots that are getting too much leeway and getting too much of a position in these platforms and in these panels and in these chat rooms. So to everybody that's moderating in here, definitely be on deck, because it's probably going to be a few harlots, cyber harlots, that's probably going to try to come in here and stir up a bee's nest, basically, because I'm getting ready to do a little bit of exposure. Okay, so just be on deck, get ready to hand out those eviction notice in the event that you need to do that. Big ups to everybody entering the chat room. Appreciate your presence. Thank you for coming in. What's up, Raw L, Tony E, Alice, Turf? Good big ups to everybody entering the chat room. Okay. So what you men have to understand, you male content creators, those of you, you men who have their own channels, who have their own platforms, what a lot of y'all are not understanding is that it's becoming more difficult for single women to find men out here, okay? And it's many reasons because of that. The clubs, the streets, dating sites are not providing many of these black women out here choices. They're becoming more limited and limited in choices with finding a man. And also the reason why a lot of us as black women have not had the best of luck and finding men is because a lot of us have too much excess baggage. We may have children from previous relationships. Some of us may have been married too many times, or some of us have a reputation within our neighborhood. So a lot of us as women have tainted ourselves from being able to be dateable and approachable. We're not marketable as much in the dating scene because again, a lot of us as black women, we have not put ourselves out there in the best light. We have not made the best decisions, unfortunately. Um, so a lot of us as black women, we haven't had the best of luck, unfortunately, when it comes to getting a man or getting a relationship. So basically, going to the clubs, picking up men from the clubs, or picking up men through these dating sites and stuff is not really working out to our advantage. Like I said, another reason a lot of us as black women, we have not had much success in getting a man or getting a relationship is also a lot of us have tainted our reputation in the neighborhoods where we live. Some of us don't have the best reputation on our jobs, other places we may reside. So a lot of black women, unfortunately, have put themselves in the worst of positions when it comes to being able to get a potential mate. Um, Furthermore, since they can't get a break with men in their personal social lives, now they are using social media. And social media has given these cyber harlots an advantage. So basically, what I'm telling all of you men out here who are content creators, be prepared that a lot of lonely single black women are going to be infiltrating the men's spaces due to the fact that a lot of them, they really can't get any attention, any real attention in their real personal social life. And there's a reason for that. Some of them got too much baggage, like I said, got too many kids from previous relationships. Some of them are scorned. Some of them are bitter. And all of that other stuff and everything. So because of that, there is a reason why they are constantly hanging out in these man spaces. Big ups to Spawn. How you doing? There's no shade in this because this is happening on all men male spaces. So if the shoe fits, only thing they can do is wear it. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's no shade, it's facts. Bottom line. Okay. So as I was stating, a lot of these women, they cannot get attention in their own personal lives. A lot of dudes are not checking for them. They're not really getting men. Um, it's not too many men that are interested in these women. So now they have to come through social media. They have to come through YouTube. Yeah, definitely my mods be on deck, fellas, because again, we may have some cyber harlots that may feel pinched by this message. So just hand them the eviction notice. We're not going to argue with them. We're not going to go through all the shenanigans. We're just going to hand them the eviction letters now. The shoe fits, wear it. Like I said, I didn't say any names. So if you feeling some type of way, then you must be know the message is for you because you're not going to get offended about something unless somebody personally speaks your name. Okay. So again, since these women cannot get attention in their real social personal lives, now they have to come through these men's spaces in YouTube and social media. Okay. I'm sure a lot of you have no idea what the hell cyber harlot is. Basically, cyber harlot is a word that I just created, and I'm going to explain to y'all what a cyber harlot is. What's up, Dallas? What's up, everyone? Um, back to my point. A cyber harlot is a manipulative, attention seeking female that looks for validation by interfering and creating chaos in social media male sector spaces. These cyber harlots go from channel to channel like panel prostitutes creating drama. These types of females are very cunning and sneaky. They enter these men's spaces acting flirty and friendly to manipulate male content creators and male subscribers, which are you men, okay? So they can so they can basically manipulate their way into these men's spaces. Um Basically what they do is these type of women, they act flirty and friendly. Let's see. Sorry about that. I had to go mute for a minute. Um, okay, back to my point because I had to write these notes down. Um, Basically, they enter these men's spaces acting flirty and friendly to manipulate male content creators and male subscribers into feeling comfortable with them. I'm doing this content for men that are content creators and those of you who are male subscribers so that you can identify a cyber harlot when you encounter one. Okay, so that is my purpose for doing this content because I want all of you men to be aware of a cyber harlot when you see one, because a lot of y'all are slow and a lot of y'all are simple, and I know that y'all can easily be manipulated and deceived, not deceived, deceived, because a lot of you let your man downstairs below your waist make choices for your head upstairs over your shoulders. Okay, so that's my purpose of doing the content. It's obvious that there's a lot of dudes that don't know a cyber harlot when she is entering your domain as a parasite. She has to constantly seek male attention through social media, since she can't get that same amount of attention in her personal social life. It doesn't matter how much money she makes. It doesn't matter what position she has in the workplace. I don't care if she's a CEO. I don't care if she's the head administrator. I don't care how big of a title she has in her workplace. It does not mean that she's not a cyber harlot. Um, Also, it does not matter how attractive her avatar picture is. She can still be a cyber harlot. Note, not only ugly, Shrek, unattractive looking women are cyber harlots. You also have women that are attractive, that are well put together as far as physically, that are also cyber harlots as well. Make sure I get some likes up on this. I see 24 people in here and only 6 likes because I'm getting ready to give you guys, a lot of you men, I'm getting ready to give y'all a lot of resourceful information that a lot of women here on YouTube would not take the time to do, would not even care enough to put y'all on to what's going on in these YouTube streets. So please make sure you hit that like button. It's for free. It's not going to cost you anything. What's up, Rep? Appreciate it, E. Alice. So I might guess in the chat if I overlook anybody who comes in, just tell them what's up, how you doing, whatever, because I'm looking down on my notes, so I know I'm going to be missing some people. One moment, everyone. Okay, all right. Sorry about that, y'all. I had my dog was in here making a lot of noise. Okay, so back to this content. Talking about these cyber harlots. What's up, Eric? What's up, James Brown? Big ups to everybody in the chat room. um Basically, those who are just coming in, I'm doing the content. This content is for all male content creators. If you are a man and you own your own channel, or if you are a male subscriber and you go to different channels, you hang out in the chat room. The reason why I'm doing this content is because I'm starting to notice there's a lot of cyber harlots that are overpopulating the YouTube community. And the reason why we have a lot of problems in the YouTube community, the reason why the brotherhoods have disbanded, it's been a lot of male content creators who have lost channels. If they haven't lost channels, they've lost friendships with other male content creators based on the fact that they allowed a cyber harlot to have a position in their platforms, basically in their man spaces. And it's unfortunate that, what's up, Alan? That a lot of you men are not reading in between the lines. Y'all are lacking discernment as far as knowing what women are you should allow in your platforms, you should allow in your chat rooms, you should allow in your panels. A lot of y'all are lacking wisdom and discretion, and this is the reason why a lot of y'all are losing friendships. Men that used to be really close, guys that had really big platforms and was doing really well, had a large subscriber base. A lot of them have lost friendships over these cyber harlots. A lot of them have lost their channels over these cyber harlots. A lot of these men can't stand each other. They don't even get along with each other. And these were guys that was very close in the YouTube streets. These were guys that used to do panels and do shows together, and they no longer rock with each other, all because of damn cyber harlots. And a lot of you guys are still doing the same thing, and y'all are not understanding, y'all are not paying attention to what's going on around y'all in these YouTube streets, which is why a lot of y'all are going to fall into the same trap, because you're lacking discretion and you're lacking wisdom. So what's up, world peace? Let me see, Spawn. I don't have names, but I'm gonna give you signs to look for. I'm gonna give everybody in here the signs to look for when it comes to a cyber harlot. Okay, because they come on different levels. So it's not just certain females you got to be cautious of. It's a lot of these cyber harlots in the YouTube streets, and a lot of you guys are making these broads feel very welcomed in your platforms. You're making them feel very welcomed in your chat room. And you're not understanding, you're setting yourself up for failure, and you're setting your channel up for destruction, because you're allowing these grenades to have a say so, to have a position in your male sector space. Okay. So moving right along, like I said, it doesn't matter how much money she makes. A cyber harlot, it doesn't matter how much money she makes. It doesn't matter, like I said, if she's a CEO, if she's an executive director. A lot of these cyber harlot broads will come into YouTube chat rooms and talk about where they work at, how much money they make. Guess what? Don't fall for the okie doke. It don't matter what her position is professionally. It still does not mean she is not a potential cyber harlot. Again, if this message does not apply, you don't have to reply. Let it fly. If this message is not for you, then you don't need to feel some type of way. If it is for you, we will know, because you will be the first to troll, or you will be the first to get offended. Like they say, a hit dog will always holler. So if it ain't you, ain't no need to feel some type of way. Okay. Like I said, moderators be on deck. Okay. Um, Moving right along. As I was stating, where's my notes at? Y'all, I had to type this stuff in. Um, Let me see. Like I said, doesn't matter how much money she makes, doesn't matter how attractive her avatar pictures appears. Just because a woman is attractive in her avatar, just because she's pretty, that does not mean anything. Note to men, as I mentioned earlier, is not just Wolverine chicks that are chaos. It's not just Shrek looking broads that are chaos. It's not just hyena broads that are chaos. In many cases, the most attractive women are the most chaotic. Okay. All right. So don't let looks deceive you. Okay. Because a lot of you Negroes are dumb when it comes to how a female looks. You figure because she looks good, there's less chances of her being troubled. When in actuality, the more pretty a woman looks, the more troubled she really is. Okay. So just don't watch out for the ugly sisters. You got to pay attention to the females that are attractive as well. Okay, guys. So moving right along. Um, Also, it doesn't matter how much YouTube clout she has. In other words, just because this female is very popular on YouTube, just because you see her everywhere and she's being embraced by all of the other brothers within the YouTube sector, it does not eliminate her from being a cyber harlot. Okay, cyber harlots are very smart. They know how to get in good with certain guys to basically sneak and invade and infiltrate in some of you man spaces. Okay, so don't think because she's cool with all of the dudes that you get along with on the YouTube streets, it does not mean she's less of a cyber harlot. Okay. Make sure I get some thumbs up, y'all. I got 19 likes and there's 32 people in here. I know y'all ain't coming over here side chicking me. Don't come over here getting this knowledge and not leaving me no props on my nightstand now. I'm giving y'all some knowledge that a lot of these females are not going to give y'all in the YouTube streets. I'm just tired of my brothers falling for the okey doke. Y'all getting slow. Y'all not catching on to what these broads are doing. So I'm trying to give y'all some real knowledge, okay? Female. Exactly, cut to the chase. But I get what you're saying. But at the same time, attractive women can tear down your whole platform. Is it worth it? Especially an attractive woman that ain't even that's not even giving you any. She's not even giving you some. An attractive woman is not worth a man losing his platform over. Okay, so word to the wise. I don't care how attractive a woman is, attractive, unattractive. Is she worth you losing your platform? Is she worth you losing people that are loyal to your brand, that have been loyal to your channel? If she's worth it, then so be it. But if she's not worth it, I wouldn't risk losing my platform over a woman that looks attractive simply because of her avatar when she's not even promised to me. So if any of you brothers are doing this, then so be it. Okay. Um, a cyber harlot can be a cyber harlot on any level. Okay. Like I said, she doesn't just have to be ugly. She can also be attractive and vice versa. So men, please stop allowing your dick and your thirst for women to cause you to get manipulated by these cyber harlots. Realize the word manipulated has the word man in it. And the reason why it has the word man in it, because y'all are the most vulnerable creatures, especially when it comes to some ass. All right. Okay. So moving right along. Yeah, Dion, I don't know where your wrench is. I got to give it to you. I don't know why half of my people's wrenches are not in, but I'm going to take care of that, y'all. I don't know what's going on. That's strange. But rest assured I'm going to take care of it. Cuz a lot of people in here, I see some of y'all wrenches are gone. I don't know if since this YouTube thing changed, if we got to re-update our wrenches. I'm not sure what's going on. But I'm definitely going to give y'all some wrenches in here. So just be patient with me. Um Women. True. Facts in here. Big ups to everybody in the chat room. Okay, so again, men, please stop allowing your dick and your thirst for women to cause you to get manipulated by these cyber harlots just because a woman simply looks good. Like I said, the more good she looks, 9 times out of 10, the more trouble she is. Against my better judgment, I'm going to help you guys out by explaining the signs of a cyber harlot which I'm getting ready to do right now. So strap on your seatbelt. So we're going to get ready to take off. I'm getting ready to explain to y'all right now the signs that y'all need to look for when it comes to these cyber harlots. What's up, Jess B? Everybody answer in the chat room. Now, again, because a lot of y'all just coming in here, so I'm going to be going back and forth. I'm going to be repeating myself sometimes because I got people coming in and out. So y'all follow me, be patient with me if it seems like I'm saying the same thing over and over. Because I'm getting people that steady coming in. I'm talking about these cyber harlots. Again, for everybody who's coming in, I'm talking about cyber harlots that are invading man spaces. I'm doing this content because there has been a lot of men who have basically lost good friendships on YouTube, had good platforms. Everything was going really good until they allowed these females, these cyber harlots, to infiltrate. A lot of these men have messed up a good thing they had going based on the fact that they allowed the wrong type of females on their team. They've given these female, they made these females mods. They've given them wrench, allowed them to be moderators. They've allowed these females to have a voice on their panels and platforms. They allowed these women to get away with disrespecting in the chat room. So it's been a lot of things that a lot of these cyber harlots that a lot of things these cyber harlots have been doing, which is the reason why there's so much division against black men, against other black men. A lot of these black men are beefing with each other in these YouTube streets due to the fact that they allowed a cyber harlot in on their team, and they allowed them to infiltrate and take over their man space. Thank you, D Boys. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Thank you very much for the $5 donation, D Boys. What's up, Cocaine Kales? What's good, Ma? Yeah, so back to what a cyber harlot is, because I know a lot of y'all wondering what the hell is a cyber harlot. I never heard of this before. I know y'all didn't hear of it because I just made this up last night. It just hit my mind, like, you know what? Cyber harlot is a good word for the topic that I'm going into. And for those of you who don't know what a cyber harlot is, this is the definition. A cyber harlot is a manipulative, attention seeking female that looks for validation by interfering and creating chaos in social media male sector spaces. These cyber harlots go from channel to channel like panel prostitutes, creating drama and creating division between amongst black men. Okay? So that's basically what it is. Uh Now y'all know y'all know that's my little evil laugh. All right, let me stop playing. Okay, I'm going to go into the signs that y'all need to look for when it comes to a cyber harlot. Some of y'all do not know a cyber harlot when you see one, especially you men who are content creators and you have your own channel, you have your own platform. You need to pay attention to these cyber harlots, starting with number one. This is the first sign of a cyber harlot. The first sign is she's overly friendly. She's overly friendly, especially with the men in the chat room and on the panel. She's basically an ego stroker. She knows how to stroke a man's ego. All right. She's always, hey, boo. Hey, Greg. Hey, Rich. Hey, Mike. Hey, Robert. Just overly flirtatious when she comes into the man space. She got to hate every man that she sees. You will notice that she will speak to more men and very little women, less women. Twerking. Exactly, Turk. She comes into the chat twerking, being overly friendly, doing the most. Okay? Now, it's one thing if you got some females, hey, what's up? How you doing? Like if Alan comes in, I'd be like, hey, Alan. I may be like, hey, Alan, hey, Turf, but this is her. Just overly friendly, giving you pet names, trying to woo you in and get you comfortable with her. This is what a cyber harlot will do. What's up, Wonderful Watson? Appreciate the $5 donation. Wonderful Watson says chaos, confusion, and dysfunction is a woman's playground. Men will be swallowed up like a bug in a Venus flytrap in the environment, and you ain't never goddamn lied. Thank you, Wonderful Watson. Oh yes, Just B, you pointed out something good. Yeah, she has to put the kiss emojis, doing all that extra bullshit just to make sure she getting good with the men. She's overly friendly. Um, if she's just regular with it, if she's like a hey, what's up, how you doing, then she's an exception. Okay. But she's overly friendly with men in every single male space. This type of female, you will notice she rarely chats with the women. She rarely talks to any women in the chat room. She always talks to the men. That's you may see her chat with one or two women, but she's chatting with like 30, 40 something men on Black Banner Spirit Channel. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of that. They doing all that extra stuff. You ain't got to do all that. I mean, you go in, you speak to the guy, hey, what's up? How you doing? You know, respectfully speak to the men, but all that extra stuff. But don't worry, cut to the chase. I got more. I got more. So strap on your seatbelt because I'm gonna go really into details on this. Because I want all of y'all to vibe with me on where I'm coming from. Okay. So she rarely chats with the women. The majority of the people she affiliates with are men because she doesn't care to build a bond with females because she's too consumed with trying to earn the likes and admiration of men. So if you see a female on this level, 9 times out of 10, there's an agenda behind her. It's a reason she's only affiliating with the men and she's rarely affiliating with any of the women. The overwhelming amount. Yeah, so that's the first sign to look for. If she's too overly friendly, doing kissy emojis and giving all of these guys in the chat room pet names, boo, sweetie, this, that, and the third. She's a possible cyber harlot. Made Man says, I think the problem is when you have too many women mods on a man's channel, that doesn't have a whole lot of women mods. Yeah, that can be a big problem. When it's too many of them that are moderators, especially when it's too many messy ones that are moderators. But believe it or not, it doesn't take a lot of female moderators for your channel to become chaotic. All it takes is giving the wrong wrench to just one wrong broad can ruin your whole empire. It doesn't have to be a lot of women. All it takes is just one. Okay? So it does not matter if you given 8, 9 females wrenches. It could be one out of that 8 who can destroy your whole empire. Okay? So you don't need a bunch of women for your empire, for your channel to be dismantled. Okay? All it takes is one. All right. So don't think you safe because you're only moderating a certain amount of females. You get what I'm saying? So, all right. Now back to number 2. This is another sign for all of my male content creators. This is another sign that you possibly have a female parasite or a cyber harlot. This is sign number 2. She's always beefing with other women. What's up, Lord Drag One? What's good? What's good? It's the second sign to look for. I must be got a cyber harlot in here because I got a thumb down. a cyber harlot here? And like I said, if the cyber harlot comes out or if a troller comes in here, I'm gonna already know it's her. Cause if it ain't you, you wouldn't be commenting. Number two, this is the second sign, guys. She's always beefing with women. A lot of men get played on this one a lot. A lot of you men who are content creators, y'all don't pay attention to shit like this. And it happens all the time in y'all channel and platforms. Okay. When you see a cyber harlot beefing with women on your panel and in your chat room, you don't see nothing wrong with it. A lot of you dudes, y'all don't see nothing wrong with that shit because you feel like, oh, that's just women beefing with women. But what you're not understanding is that little fire that's getting ready to start is going to cause a whole rain, or going to cause a whole forest to be set on fire. Men already have a misconception that women are just overly emotional by nature, and basically they don't feel the need to partake in women's business because that's what they consider it. You see two females beefing in your chat room, you overlook it and you figure, oh, that's just women being women. Oh, that's just women beefing, blah, blah, blah. So y'all don't feel the need to intervene when you see women going at each other in your chat room or on your panel. And in fact, some of y'all get a kick out that shit. Like it's like watching two women wrestling butt naked in Crisco oil. A lot of y'all get turned on by watching women beefing and going back and forth with each other on y'all panels. But what y'all not realizing is eventually it's going to create a problem for your platform. Um, Basically, a lot of men, y'all don't get involved when you see women beefing on your chat room and in your panel because from y'all eyes it's just women being women. But if you see this is going down on your turf, meaning your chat room, meaning your panel, your platform, then you need to address it. Let me see your platform. um if you have a female subscriber that's always beefing with women in your chat on your platform, meaning that she's always beefing even with the most respectable sisters. Now, I'm not talking about she beefing with the ones who are getting out of pocket on your panel. She's beefing with women that you never even seen gave her any problems on the platform. She's just picking beefs with females. Mocha, what are they doing for these wrenches? Yeah, I guess as the content goes on turf, I'm gonna go a little bit more into it because I think I done kind of figured out what's going on. I seen a female mod tell a male content creator to attack another brother, like curse him out. I was pissed. Exactly. These men, they're not running the house anymore, y'all. They're not leading the house. They're letting these cyber harlots run the show, y'all. And this is the reason why there's so much disbandment in the brotherhood. This is the reason why the manosphere in so many places got infiltrated because good dudes that was doing what they were supposed to do, it got messed up by cyber harlots coming in and stroking some of these guys' egos. And it's a lot of places. It's not just there. It's a lot of places this is going. Um, Let me see. If you have a female subscriber that's always picking beefs with the drama-free females, she's intentionally creating beef to make your loyal female subscribers unsubscribe from you. Now, whether you men want to accept it or not, the reason why a lot of y'all platforms are growing is not just because of the men. Evidently there are females who are respecting your craft, who like the knowledge that you contribute. Me, I'm a female subscriber as well as a content creator, so it's a lot of guys. I love to go to their channels because I want to hear their knowledge. I like to hear the information. I like to hear their jokes. You know, it's a lot of male content creators who I rock with, who I fucks with around here. But the problem is, if I go into a space and they know for the most part I'm a respectable female, I've never given them problems, I've always showed them love on their platform, they should never allow any female to disrespect. Don't let these females, these cyber harlots, disrespect the real females who got respect for you as a man, who don't come in your chat rooms causing confusion and problems, who don't come on your panels, you know, trying to dominate the men. The females that are the most respectable to your brand, you should not allow them to be ambushed or mistreated by these cyber harlots. There's no, oh, this is a female's business. I ain't trying to get in no female business. It is your business if it is occurring on your platform, in your chat room. It is your business. You don't let their chaotic broads run the decent women away who are donating to your channel, who are supporting your channel, who are genuine to your channel. It's the women who puts other people on. Yo, subscribe to this guy over here. He's a good guy. He's a respectable guy. But y'all let these cyber harlots run away to decent black women that don't believe in doing all that drama and chaos. And y'all do it all the time. Y'all let the decent women get ran off because you let the cyber harlot infiltrate and bring all kind of drama to your channel. Okay. Um, Basically, when you allow this to happen, you lose your loyal female subscribers. You lose the good women who are solid, who've been rocking with you, and who have your best interest. It's the old saying goes, one bad apple spoils a bunch. And a lot of you male content creators have lost good, solid, genuine women based on the fact that you allow a pesticide, a cyber harlot, to get away with being too disrespectful on the panel and in your chat room. A lot of y'all are losing female subscribers because, believe it or not, females, we play a big part in y'all channel growing. We donate, we put other people on to your channel. So don't think it's just only your brothers who look out for you. It's also your females, friends, your female subscribers. We the ones who look out for you also. So don't lose good, solid female subscribers over a damn cyber harlot. Moving right along. The reason why a lot of these cyber harlots, they like to pick beef with other women in the chat room and on the panel is because she's an attention hoarder. Let me type that in for some of y'all who don't understand. Attention hoarder. What's up, Darius? Good to see you. You have a lot of attention, a lot of female attention hoarders on these goddamn YouTube streets. They want to be the only ones to get all the attention. So they intentionally cause beef with other females because they want to get rid of the other females because they want to be the only female in the chat room. They want to be the only ones to get all attention. So what better way to get attention by being a beef starter, by starting beef, pissing other females off, getting into it with other females. And a lot of you guys, like idiots, y'all support these broads by defending her when she was the one who disrespected the other chick who came in there acting like a woman, who came in there acting classy. And y'all be up here co-signing with these cyber harlots. Oh yeah, she looked better than you. She looked better. How's you up here defending the cyber harlot who was the one who got out of pocket with the woman that was acting like a lady, who was being in a woman's place? And I see a lot of you dudes do that all the time. Don't be siding with no cyber harlot just because she looks good on her avatar picture. Yeah, she may look good, but she's a shit starter. She goes around starting stuff and picking beef with all kind of females, and y'all up here defending abroad and not even knowing you defending the enemy. who eventually, sooner or later, is going to turn on you when she can't have her way with you. Exactly. Just being foolish. We have a lot of attention hoarders. They want to hog up all attention. The only way she feels the need to accomplish getting all the attention is by beefing with other ladies on the panel and in the chat room. Too many dudes have lost loyal female subscribers because they allowed a cyber harlot attention hoarder drive all of the good, solid women away. Yeah, I'm going to address that, Alan. Absolutely. Of course, they're going to play the feminine victim role when tables start turning on them. Absolutely. A lot of men don't think it's a problem because in their mind, so what if she's beefing with other women? Y'all look at it like it's a woman problem. Y'all don't care to intercede. Y'all don't care to put a stop to it because y'all thinking it's just women being women. That's women being women. It's not my problem. Truth is, it will eventually become your problem because you are creating a monster that has become accustomed to you not putting her in her place in the man space. Exactly, E. Alice. There's a lot of cyber harlot bullies, and you men sit right there and you let these women get away with disrespecting women over and over and over and over in your chat room and on your panel. And y'all don't think it's a problem, but the reason it's going to become a problem is because eventually she's going to start running away. Once let me tell y'all something. Once you allow a woman to have too much authority, to have too much of a say so on your platform, eventually she becomes too comfortable and she doesn't know where to set boundaries. It's kind of like you're raising a spoiled child, if that makes any sense to any of my brothers in here. When you allow these women, you think it's cute for them to be cussing in your platform, cussing out other females in your chat room, getting into it with other men, and you think it's cute and you find it funny, and you don't put this woman in her place because you have to realize, you male content creators, your your channel is like your home. It's like your house. And you men are supposed to be leaders. Y'all are supposed to be leading your home, your channel, your platform. You're supposed to be leading it. And if you allow these cyber harlots to get away with being too disrespectful too many times, eventually she's not going to know her place. And she's going to get more and more out of hand where you're going to start looking like the chump who has no say so in your platform because you're allowing this problem broad to continue to fester. Exactly, Rep. That's very true too. Um, Keep in mind that even though you're allowing her to disrespect the women and you think it's not an issue with women, eventually she's going to start running away some of the men. Eventually she's going to run away the male subscribers. It's coming because um once she has accomplished rooting out the women and weeding out the women, and she has had the advantage and being able to get away with a whole lot, eventually she's going to do the same thing with the men because you didn't put her in check when she was disrespecting all of your female subscribers or your female guests on your panel. Eventually she's going to become so comfortable, she's going to start disrespecting the men. She's going to start disrespecting the men on your panel and the men in your chat room, your subscribers. And I'm going to tell you who the men that she's going to be beefing with. Usually a cyber harlot, She will especially begin beef with the men who attention she can't get. What's up, Kels? What's up, boo? How you doing, girl? Yes, I'm going in on the cyber harlots today. The cyber harlots, when they have ran all of the female subscribers away, and they done ran all your guests away, eventually she's going to go after the men. She's going to beef with the men she knows that are not interested in her. A cyber harlot is intentionally going to pick beef with men who she knows who attention she can't get. She's not going to start, a cyber harlot is not going to start beef with the thirsty dudes that keep drooling over her goddamn avatar. She's not going to mess with them because she knows she already has their attention because y'all so slow and thirsty. She's not going to mess with she's not going to mess with the dudes that are thirsting over her. She's not going to mess with the dudes that are telling her how fine her avatar picture looks. She's not going to mess with those type of dudes. She's going to mess with the dudes that are going to call her out on her bullshit. I've seen it 1,000 times. These cyber harlots, they only have a beef with men who will let them know up front, I'm not interested in you because you this type of female or you that type of female. She's gonna only pick beef with the dudes who she knows she can't get. Exactly, made man. And that's what I'm saying, Alan Walker. Eventually, she's going to. Okay, now my thing is working, y'all. It wasn't working earlier. Yeah, and she will openly disrespect the content creator. Go fucking figure. We see it all the time. We see it all the time. What's up, Dwayne? Appreciate you for coming in. Eventually, she will. She's going to disrespect the content creator. Cause you done gave her a pass all because of an avatar. And you don't even know if it's the real her on the avatar. But we'll get to that later. Let's stay on topic. Cyber harlots will only pick fights with men who they know are not interested in them. They're not going to pick fights with dudes that are thirsting over them. As long as you thirsting over her, she's not going to bother you. She's not going to target you. But if she knows you don't like her, like there's been a couple of instances where there's been some female subscribers, because they're single moms, they don't like when a man has something to say about, I'm not attracted to single mothers. You know what she's going to do? She's going to pick a beef with him because he called her out on something that she is. Or he may say, oh, I don't like heavy set women. I don't like overweight women. If he posts that comment in his chat room and she's overweight, she's going to pick beef with him because she knows she will never get a chance with that dude. I know I'm hitting on some notes. I know I'm hitting on some notes. I know I'm hitting on some notes. I peep it from behind the scenes every day. A cyber harlot will not bother you as long as you act like you're interested in her. But don't you dare call her out for something that she is. Don't you dare. If she's a single mother, don't talk about you got issues with single mothers. Don't say you would never date a single mother. If she's overweight, don't you dare say, I would never date a plus size woman. She sees you post that comment in your chat, automatically she's going to have it out for you. And don't let her be a moderator. She's going to block every comment that you got to say. And because your male content creator ain't paying attention, it's all kind of dudes who done been kicked out of channels and panels and have been blocked from coming in chat rooms, all because these male content creators ain't paying attention to the fact that you are losing subscribers over these females that are butt hurt, over these cyber harlots that are butt hurt because these men have already told them and bust so many words, I'm not interested in her. Bam. Like I said, She will only pick beefs with men who she knows attention she'll never get. So this brings me to my next point. This is another thing that cyber harlots will do. Point number 3. She provokes fights in men's spaces. Once a cyber harlot has ran away all of the real women, the solid women who the men respected the most in the men's spaces, she will eventually start causing chaos with the men. What's up, Apollos Brown? How are you? Let me repeat this again because I think we have some slow people sitting to the back just in case you didn't catch it. Once a cyber harlot has ran away the real women, the real female subscribers who were respected by the men, she will eventually start causing trouble with the men. As a male content creator, it is your responsibility to not allow cyber harlots to disrespect men in the men space. There's too much of that flying in these YouTube streets. Where did men get off allowing other men to be disrespected by cyber harlots in the chat room and on the panel? Who does that? How are you supposed to be representing the men, but you're allowing your male subscribers and the men who join your channel in your chat rooms? You sit there and you watch this cyber harlot disrespect them. That's not cool at all. Truth be told, some of you men love attention more than black women. Y'all do. This is why you allow these cyber harlots to get away with so much. As much as a lot of these content creators, these male content creators, talk about black women always looking for validation, black women always looking for wanting to be noticed. You black men are becoming just as bad as the black females y'all complaining about. Not all of you. Let me make sure I put this up here for somebody getting their feelings. Y'all know I got to put my little tag up here because somebody's a little sensitive. If it does not apply, you don't have to reply. This content is not in reference to all black men. Okay? I'm not saying all y'all doing this. But some of you brothers, y'all acting on a little cottonelle tissue 2-ply. Y'all acting a little soft in these YouTube streets. Make sure I put that up there for somebody get mad. Also, my cash app is Diamond Girl for those who are interested in sending a donation. Back to my point. Also, make sure I do this. This content is brought to you by the Anti-Fuckery Zone, promoting knowledge, not garbage. We aim to build the black community, not demolish it. Now that the commercial break is over, back to my point that I was making. All right. So, truth be told, a lot of you men love attention more than black women. That's why y'all allowed this disrespect to continue. Mayman says, yes, we are Mocha and we getting worse facts. Thank you. I'm glad there's a brother in here admitting it. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. I already know I'm hitting on facts today. I know what I'm talking about. Because I've been sitting back and I'm observing how you men are sitting back here and just allowing the disrespect to keep continuing with these cyber harlots. Just B says, when I said there's no YT coochie over here, the men dropped off in the chat. Yes, honey. Just when you said you wasn't giving out no coochie coupons, girl, it was over for you. I know it was. Exactly, Alan. A hit dog gonna holler. So back to my point. lot of men, a lot of y'all are thirsting for attention, just like the black women y'all complain about. This is why you allow these cyber harlots to get away with a lot, because she has buttered her way into being cool with you. She has basically stroked your ego. In many cases, some of these cyber harlots have even donated to some of you guys. And you guys are real easy to be manipulated by a woman. You think just because a woman is donating to your channel, she has your best interest? No, she's donating to you to get you comfortable with her. And y'all so hooked on the dollar signs, y'all easy to get pushed over. Y'all easy to be manipulated. What's up, C over? How you doing? Well, goddamn it, you can unsubscribe for me today because I ain't got no coochie coupons to give you. So you might as well go ahead and unsubscribe today. Ah, basically, these cyber harlots, she knew how to butter her way or snake her way into getting cool with you men. She, like I said, she may have even donated. She's done all kind of things that make you think this broad is real loyal to you as a subscriber. And it's all just a damn trick. It's manipulation. Thanks, Just Be, for the $5 donation. The chat is on fire on this one. Yes, ma'am. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. The reason these females, they do this, they butter you up, they donate to your channel, they do all this so you can give her a pass on her reckless, ratchet behavior in the chat room and in the panels. That's why she's doing it. And a lot of you dudes, y'all are falling for it. This is why she's doing it. She's basically stroking your ego so she can get away with doing a lot of stuff and getting away with a lot of stuff. When you keep overlooking the attention seeking harlot, eventually the men who support you will lose respect for you because you have allowed the cyber harlot to have her way for too long. This is why a lot of you men have lost male subscribers, because y'all have allowed these cyber harlots to have too much of their way for too long, and you never check this broad and you never put her in her place. And it's to the point now to where, you know, even your own brothers are unsubscribing from you. They don't even want to deal with you because you sit up there and you allow this type of ratchet behavior to go on far too long, too many times. Yeah, like Turp says, they donate to get exemption, whilst the cypers twerk. Exactly. These cyber harlots, they know what they doing. They donate. They want to be moderators for these brothers. They feel like as long as I'm donating to his channel, he's gonna let me get away with fuckery behavior. As long as I'm cussing out other black women on the chat room and in the panel, he's going to let me get away with a fuckery behavior. A lot of y'all are letting these cyber harlots get a fuckery pass on a fuckery behavior. And this is why a lot of y'all have lost y'all platforms and lost a lot of subscribers because you don't let the wrong female get away with doing too much for too long. And people are fed up with it. People have come to you and warned you. People have emailed you about this broad, and yet still you won't abort this broad from having her way. Exactly. Just says dumpster juice, traveling tramps, coochie coupons, cyber twerking. Exactly. Exactly. But this is a big problem. You know that there's too many men that are allowing these cyber harlots to disrespect other men in men's spaces. That shouldn't be. Men should be able to come to your channel and hang out in your channel and not have to worry about because he says or he makes a comment that this cyber harlot may get offended by because it's stepping on her toes. He got to worry about getting blocked out. His comments and stuff are being blocked because you gave a cyber harlot a wrench. So anytime a man says something that offends her, she gets the power. She has the power to block him, block his comments, or get him kicked out of the chat. Poetic says these cyber hoes are so desperate they will get on the panel and say nothing just so the nobody dudes can look at their avatar. Exactly. Exactly, Kels. Alan says, thing of it, these harlots don't have positive goals. They don't have anything but negatives all day long. Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, this is the next thing that you guys have to be cautious of. The attractive avatars. A lot of you dudes are being suckered and y'all are not learning y'all lesson. Y'all not tired of getting catfish. None of us look this beautiful every goddamn day. Don't get hooked on the avatar. Don't get hooked on the avatar. What's up, Cigar? Cigar says half of the time these bees will use a cartoon avatar because she's trying to push an image and dudes will still holler. It's embarrassing. Exactly. And if she's not using a cartoon, she's using an old picture from 1992 when she was at the Freaknik and she was 23 years old and she probably 50. She don't look nothing like that no more. And y'all dudes still be, yeah, dog. She look good though. She look good. She look good. You don't even know what the hell you're looking at. You don't even know if that's really her. You don't even know if she still look like that. Could be her damn daughter. That's a younger reflection of what she was. A case in point, if a woman doesn't change her avatar picture periodically, if she has had the same avatar since she first joined YouTube, big sign. Come on now. You know she done gained about 30, 40, 50 pounds since then. What's up, Radar Raiders 48 Gates? Welcome to the channel. Appreciate you. Y'all be falling for the okie dokie. Man, she look good. She look good, dog. She look good. She look good. Yeah, 20 goddamn years ago, that old ass avatar picture. She took that avatar picture at high school. Most of them ain't gonna do no live video made, man. Most of them ain't going there like that. Alan says these attractive avatars bring out the sucker in awesome men. These dudes have no shame. You ain't never freaking lied, Walker. Exactly, Darius. Possums. You know that's my favorite word. Possums. She's a possum. Got a lot of possum. For those who don't know what a possum is, that's an overage hood rat. That's one of my slang terms. A lot of people have been stealing in the YouTube streets, and I ain't getting no donation yet for it. Ah. The cyber harlots, my bad for saying hoes, be chat slurping and penis hunting. Yeah, they be penis hunting. Because I already said before, they don't get attention in real life. So they got to come through social media to get it. Now, this is now back to this attractive avatar point that I wanted to make. It is a sad reality that dudes are thirsting off of avatars. Looks are deceiving. Even if a chick does look good or appears to look good, that does not mean she is not narcissistic and she does not have mental illnesses or mental problems. These attractive cyber harlots are evil, but they are clever. They know how to pinpoint a man's weaknesses by using her looks as a vagina magnet. She usually targets men's spaces that are more female friendly in the black sector, in the black YouTube sector. She doesn't have the balls to go in male spaces that will call her out. What's up, Nadia? How you doing, girl? That basically what's starting to happen is a lot of you men that have channels that are female friendly, meaning that you don't promote a lot of fuckery. You pretty much allow many women of many different likes to participate in your chat and participate in your panel. Um, I think that's a great thing. I don't knock it. I think it's great that women were welcomed in man spaces, and I don't think men should rule out women from being welcome. But you have to realize when it comes to the cyber harlot, 9 times out of 10, she's been ran out of the fuckery man spaces because they done called out on something, or they said something that really struck the nerve. Maybe they was talking about single mothers and she didn't like that, so she stopped going over there. Or maybe they was talking about women who ain't married or women who on welfare. And if she's in that situation, she's no longer going to follow those guys that talk about the situations that fit her. So she's going to come to friendly female men's spaces, all because she knows that man may not call her out on her situation. So it's a lot of these cyber harlots that are doing that. They're going to male spaces where men are more welcoming to them or more warm to them, because you got some guys, they have channels that are female friendly. They don't talk about a lot of fuckery. They don't bash black women a lot. So cyber harlots are going to go places where they feel the most comfortable. Um Made Man says that's true, Mocha. Case in point, the girl O'Shea had on his show, she looked good but had a nasty attitude, look saying everything. I I know. I know, Made Men. I know that. The problem is these dudes, they don't understand that. They let women come on their show because she looks good, she looks pretty, and that's their way of trying to get in, trying to finesse her. And what they don't realize is these females don't want them. These females just want some of their life. But I'm getting ready to go there. I'm getting ready to go there. I'm getting ready to go there. I don't want to jump ahead. I don't want to jump ahead. No problem, Darius. I appreciate you for coming in. Thank you for modding for me. Thank you. Appreciate it. You be safe, okay, Darius? Thank you. So that's a big thing that a lot of these guys they are falling for the avatars, and they're not realizing that some of these females are getting or are catfishing themselves. A lot of them, they can't get men in real life, so it's easy to post a picture looking of yourself looking cute, like Ruby said yesterday. Yeah, of course, before these females take pictures, they're going to fix their hair up, they're going to put their makeup on, they're going to look cute, and then they're going to snap that picture and then make it an avatar. They're not going to put their worst pictures on their avatar. It's not going to happen. Of course, they're going to put their best face forward. That's what cyber harlots do. Now, this is the next. Now, I'm going to tell you guys, I'm real big on this next point that I'm getting ready to make. I'm very big on this because a lot of you Negroes are so dumb. And y'all fall for this with these cyber harlots every time. I cannot express to y'all how many dudes with these platforms, they fall for this one. This is number 5. This is number 5. And this pisses me off more than any of them that I have mentioned. The rock roller approach. The female rock roller approach. Now, let me go into what the female rock roller approach is. She's basically a dick rider. The cyber harlot, she knows how to kiss up to male content creators by constantly aiding and abetting as a cheerleader. In other words, she's always quick to jump to a man's defense. Not because, listen now, she's always quick to jump to a man's defense. Not because she respects him, but because she is trying to earn validation from the male content creators and his male subscribers. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. You have a lot of these cyber harlots that will only defend men because they're trying to out earn brownie points. They don't respect these men. They don't care about these men. And you dummies hand these bras wrenches. You give them voices on your platform because you really think it's all about you. And it's not. She's only jumping to your defense because she doesn't, it's not because she respects you. It's because she's just trying to earn validation. And you men really think that just because a woman is always defending you, that she's for you, she's loyal to you, she's showing you that she's down for you. It's nothing but another strategy of manipulation. Only men that are gullible believe that these types of chicks have their best interests at heart. And the truth is, she doesn't. Poetic says, Dag, you right though. She sucks, I mean, dick, because she wants him to say her name during his live. And these dudes fall for it every time. They swear they got a cheerleader on their team. These bras don't be caring about y'all like that. She's trying to share some of your light with you. Let me tell y'all something. Let's just keep it 100. Popular male, let me tell y'all something. You popular male content creators, y'all have to be very, very, very careful. You popular male creators, those of you who have over 5,000, 10,000 subscribers, y'all will be targeted by cyber harlots the most. If you have a channel that's doing successfully well, be very careful because you're number one on a cyber harlots list. She's going to try to get in good with you. Let me be honest with a lot of you men out here. If you have a large subscriber fan base, there's more chances of you getting cyber harlots to target you. Popular male creators, male content creators have to be very careful. Most of these chicks are not even attracted to y'all. I'm going to repeat that again, just in case somebody didn't catch it. Most of these chicks are not even attracted to these male content creators. A lot of these females, they're not even attracted to y'all. They're only cool with you because you have a popular channel. Half of these females, they won't even let you smell the pussy. You get what I'm saying? Half of y'all will never get a chance with these women who y'all allow on y'all platforms. And the only reason why y'all allowing these women to be mods most of the time or to be guests on your panel or you allow them to hang out in your chat room is because you may feel some type of attraction towards her. But the truth of the matter is a lot of these females, they not even attracted to these content creators. They not even attracted to half of y'all. And y'all think because y'all give these attractive women a wrench and you give her a place on your platform that eventually you're going to be able to finesse her. A lot of these females are not attracted to y'all in no shape or form. Most of these chicks are not attracted to these male content creators who give them a position in their platforms, but will play the role to act like they have their backs. These women, they won't give them none. They won't even give them none. They won't even let them look at it. These females are not interested in these men who let them do what they want to do in the chat room and on the panel. Half of you guys, they not even going to get a chance with them. The only reason a lot of these females are not attracted to content creators, they're not attracted to the content creators that are allowing them to have a position in the man space. But these females are smart. They know how to play the role and make it seem like to the content creator that they really like them and whatnot, so they can gain the attention. Check this out, y'all, because I want y'all to vibe with me now. A lot of these females will make these male content creators believe they are attracted to them, and these cyber harlots will make these content male creators think that they have their backs, when the truth is she's only being cool with him to gain the attention he's getting based on the fact that he's a popular male content creator. These cyber harlots get close to these popular male content creators just so they can gain attention through his popularity. Do you feel me? Y'all feel where I'm coming from? For instance, I'm gonna pick with one of the guys in my chat room. I'm gonna just use one of y'all as an example. For instance, let's say, um, let's say Tony Smith in here is a content creator. Let's say Tony has over 10,000 subscribers. He has over 15,000 subscribers. Okay, his panel's popping, his channel's popping. He got a lot of popularity. What's up, creator tech guy? Rod no condom. You know, I always tell the truth. Rod no condom. And let's say Tony is doing really well with his panel. And like I said, he's over 15,000 subscribers. Now, let's say he's not that attractive of a guy. Based on his avatar, he looks like an attractive guy. But let's say he's not an attractive dude. Let's say he looks like somebody like, I'm trying to think of a guy that's not that good looking. Oh, ladies, help me out. Give me an actor. Give me a dude that's not that good looking. I'm just brain frozen. I'm kind of brain dead right now. For instance, let's say he's not that attractive, but because he's popular and his channel is doing well, I'm going to get in good with him because, for one, if I feel I'm an attractive woman, he's automatically he's going to make me feel welcome and say, okay, you're welcome to come over here. You're welcome to come on my panel. What's up, Newark, Conda, Flavor Flav. Good one, Sonnies. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's an excellent example. Let's say if Tony like Flavor Flav, okay, but his channel is doing great and he has all these subscribers. Of course, me being the attractive female I am, I'm going to finesse him. So he'll let me come on with his platform. I'm going to be hanging out in his chat room. I'm going to be throwing him some compliments here and there. And you know, hanging out, trying to earn my loyalty, or at least make him think I'm a loyal female subscriber. I'm going to make him feel comfortable with me. I'm going to be in his chat room, praising him on all his contents, praising him on all the words he's saying. I'm going to be up here co-signing and agreeing, all of that to make him feel comfortable with me. Knowing good damn well I'm not attracted to him like that. I just want to get in good with him because he has all of these male subscribers and all of these female subscribers. And if this Flavor Flav looking dude gives me a chance to have to get some exposure on his platform, on his panel, guess what? That's going to help me build my own channel. Or that's going to help me get more subscribers for a channel I already got. What's up, Omega? How you doing? A lot of these guys, y'all giving these cyber harlots a voice, y'all giving them a position in your platforms, and these women don't even want you. They're not attracted to y'all. They're just attracted to the attention that you're getting. And a lot of you male content creators, y'all fall for this. Y'all let these pretty face avatar females come in and get a say so, or come in and have a position. Even if she doesn't have an avatar, you don't see her go live a couple of times and see that she's attractive, you see that she's pretty. You'll let her come on your platform, all because you should know. Come on, for one, if you know you a Flavor Flav looking dude and you have over 10,000 subscribers, no female ain't trying to get with you because she attracted to you. Come on now, you should know this. She's only trying to get in good with your channel because you have a lot of subscribers. That's going to bring her the attention and the validation that she wants. And what better way to do it than to be a beautiful woman on a panel with a Flavor Flav looking ass bro, guy. That's what a lot of you guys don't understand. All of these cyber harlots that y'all allowing to give positions. Now, back to what I was saying. That's the point I want to make with that. Most of these females, these cyber harlots, they're not attracted to some of these male content creators, but they will play the role of getting good. They will make these male content creators think they like them, make them these content creators think that they have their best interests, and it's all basically they just want to get in good with the popular guy. A lot of these cyber harlots are going to man spaces, especially if the male content creator is very popular and he's doing well with his subscribers. He has a large subscriber fan base. She's going to try to get in good with the popular male content creator. A lot of you male content creators, you think it's all about you. You think it's because she's interested in you. She's not interested in you. A cyber harlot is not interested in you. She's interested in earning clout through your popularity as a popular male content creator. Now, this is the next type of cyber harlot. This is another point. This is another point I want to point out about this cyber harlot. Right now, yeah, of course they're going to get in. They're going to get in. These females are going to try to get in. With the most popular men, the men that's popping. He could look like Flavor Flav. Cause the truth of the matter is, these cyber harlots, they smart. They know they ain't got to. They know they're not gonna meet these dudes because it's over social media. A lot of these cyber harlot females, they're smart. They know half of these dudes that gives them a position in their platforms, that give them a position in their chat room. They know they're never going to give these dudes a chance to meet them personally, which gives them a big advantage to flirt with these dudes, to finesse these popular male content creators, because she know she's never going to fuck them. She's never going to give him any. It's not happening. She's not going to give these Flavor Flav content creator looking dudes no ass. She's not going to give him any. But because he's so glad to get attention from a total damn stranger, from this cyber harlot, he will give her a wrench to moderate for him. And he will even let her come on the panel and the platform just to say he got a beautiful woman on his platform, when really she's only there for her own personal gain. What's up, Janessa? Janessa says men's egos mess up their game. Women mess up the game by needing too much validation. Miss Janessa loves pink. You get a prize behind curtain number 5 if you did not speak the actual truth. Yes, ma'am. I couldn't have said that more perfect. Men's egos mess up their game. Women mess up their game by needing too much validation. Girl, you just blew me away. You just blew me away. Hopefully this hurricane don't blow me away the damn day. But you just blew me away with that comment. That's what the hell I'm talking about. And that's the truth. Man, this is the reason why there's so much division in the man spaces in YouTube, because you dudes are always looking for a freaking ego stroker. You let these cyber harlots stroke your ego, and that's all they're going to do is stroke your ego. They're never going to stroke you. You're never going to see it. They're never even going to let you smell it. And y'all think y'all winning by letting these cyber harlots have get a position in y'all platforms. Thank you, Tony Smith, for the $2 donation. He said, "This for using me as an example. Keep cooking." Yes. Wonderful Watson says, only a fool would think a total stranger on the internet likes you for you. They don't even know you. Some folks like what you have. That's what I'm saying, Wonderful Watson. There you go. There you go. That's what it boils down to. And like I said, these men, like, what amazes me is a lot of these male content creators like to talk about how thirsty black women are, when the truth of the matter is a lot of these black male content creators, they just as thirsty as the black women they love to complain about, because they let these cyber harlots, they let them do whatever the hell they want to do in the man space, and they let all of them have, they let these cyber harlots, they let them get on the panel, they let them in the chat room. They let the cyber harlots disrespect other men in the chat room. They let cyber harlots disrespect other women. Why? All because she has a pretty avatar. Or all because she's donated to your channel and all this couple of times. That don't mean she's loyal. That's her way of manipulating you to get what she wants. Come on, Q. You know I'm always starting trouble. I ain't say no names. If it doesn't apply, you ain't got to reply. Let it fly. But if the shoe fits, wear it. That's all I can say. Thank you, Janessa. Appreciate that. That's what I'm saying. Now, let me get back to this point here about the female chauvinist. Now, this is another thing a lot of these cyber harlots will do to try to earn the attentions of these men in these men spaces. Basically, she thinks she can earn men respect by beefing with other females to get validation. She has an issue with other women that aren't on her level. For instance, if she's a single mother, she will try to provoke a fight with married women, or she could be a married woman that gets a kick out of verbally attacking other women. In other words, a lot of these cyber harlots, they will intentionally try to go after women who they know are sitting in a better position than them, or who they feel are sitting in a position better than them. Like I said, I've had a few encounters with a couple of cyber harlots that have tried to make trouble for me, all because from their perception, I think I'm better than them. No, no. First of all, nobody can make you feel like they are better than you unless you allow them to make you feel like they're better than you. You are your own woman. You are your own man. There's no such thing as she thinks she's all of that. No, you think she's all of that. Unless she came to you personally, unless I came to you personally and said, I'm all of that. Why are you giving me that much credibility? Why are you telling me I think I'm all of that? No, you think I'm all of that. Because I never said that to you. Or I've even heard men say, oh, he think he all of that. No, you think that man is all of that because you have to acknowledge it. You the one that have to say it. This is the stuff that we go through. Now, like I said, these cyber harlots, they like to come in men's spaces to start trouble with other women. Just because, listen, guys, listen, note to all you men, to you content creators, just because a woman is quick to bash another woman, that does not mean she's in favor of the men. Let me repeat that again, just in case it flew over somebody's head, just in case somebody had a slow moment. Just because a cyber harlot is quick to bash other women or talk negative about other women, it does not mean she's bashing women because she has favor with the men. What's up, Slim? Thank you for coming in. Basically, this is what she's doing. She's manipulating the men by acting like she's in favor of the men. And what better way to earn a man's attention is by talking bad about other women? A lot of these men, especially in the YouTube streets, if they're promoting the fuckery, they love when women co-sign on their beliefs in BFF. And I don't knock the men who talk about these type of things, because I really, even as a black woman, I do believe that BFF does need to be discussed. Black female fuckery does need to be discussed, because a lot of that is going on. So I'm not even going to say that the men are wrong for discussing it. I just hate that that's all they talk about for the most part. But I don't knock it, because it is a true issue. We have a lot of BFF going on. That's just the truth. So I can't knock these men that address and talk about the BFF topics. But what pisses me off is when men who promote this, because they see other women who co-sign with them on it, they think those women have their best interests at heart, when really these females are pretending like they are down by law with these men who promote fuckery, because that is their way of trying to make it look like they have loyalty to these men, so that way these men will feel comfortable with them and give them a wrench um for their channel. They will let them get on the panel. They will let them have a say so on the platform. These cyber harlots, they are smart. They know if they want a man to accept them, what better way to do it by acting like you can't stand black women too. You have a lot of black women who will act like they can't stand black women. Yeah, and of course, big up Sub City and the old man. He's a funny dude. He's a funny dude. He's cool. He's cool. He's cool. I have no issues with him or any other men who talk about this. But my problem is I have an issue with the females who know they don't like men that promote that type of message, but they will get in good with these type of men just so they can get validation. What's up, Monica? What's good? It's good to see you, hon. Appreciate your presence. I don't have a problem, because whatever person chooses to discuss in their panels and their channels, that's their business. I'm talking about these females who intentionally try to get in good with men who promote this type of message just so she can earn validation. That's what I'm talking about. That's my issue. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, men who allow these females to get to have a position and a platforms. It's nothing but a manipulative, strategic method that these cyber harlot females will do. Now, for everybody who's coming in, like I said, I got to repeat it, because a lot of people, I know my title, they've never heard of it before. A lot of people don't know what a cyber harlot is. I came up with this word last night in my sleep. I don't know. It just popped in my head like ding, 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 ding. I said, oh, hell, I got to get on this. I got to do a content on this. And the reason why I discuss this content is because basically there's a lot of females that are intruding in these man spaces. So let me give y'all my definition of a cyber harlot. What's up, Topaz? Good to see you, hon. Because a lot of people are like, what the hell is a cyber harlot? And I kid y'all not, it came up in my brain last night. A cyber harlot is a manipulative, attention-seeking female that looks for validation by interfering and creating chaos in social media male sector spaces. That's what a cyber harlot is. And we have a lot of cyber harlots on YouTube that are going into these men's spaces and basically manipulating these men just so they can get away with doing all kind of conniving and dirty and sneaky stuff in these men's spaces. So that's what a cyber harlot is, for those of you who were wondering, what the hell is that? So now you know. Okay, now, so basically, again, like I said, you have these cyber harlots. They will agree with a lot of the content that black men discuss about black women, not because they agree. A lot of these cyber harlots, they do not support brothers like y'all think who talk about BFF. They don't support them. Matter of fact, a lot of these cyber harlots, they are just as offended as some of us are with the content. But the thing is, they know that if they want to get in good, if they want validation, of course they're going to pretend and get in good with the men who promote this type of content, because they want to be what a popular dudes are. They want to be what a popular man is. So we have a lot of, yep, online Jezebels. Exactly, Topaz. That's what I'm talking about. These online Jezebels doing all kind of stuff to get in good with these men and the YouTube streets. And a lot of these guys are not understanding that allowing these cyber harlots is the reason why a lot of them have lost friendships with each other. A lot of these men, you know, who started off solid and strong, they was all on the same team, they all had the same cause. A lot of these guys have lost their friendships. Some of them have even lost their panels. A lot of them done fell out with each other, all because they allowed these online Jezebels and these cyber harlots to get a position on their channel and in their chat room. And basically, I've been breaking down all of the signs for what these men need to look for and the things that these men need to pay attention to. Just because you see some females in your chat room and they're acting like, you know, they down for men, and yeah, they support us men. They don't support you men like that. The only reason they're in your chat room and in your panel is because you are a popular male content creator, and she knows if she wants to become popular, what better way to get in than to get close to the popular dude. And that's what these female content creators are doing. They don't care about these dudes like that. They don't care about these men. And the sad part is, these men do not find out how ruthless these cyber harlots are until they lose something valuable. And I just think it's very messed up that I've seen a lot of guys who started off very cool with each other. A lot of guys was doing panels together. A lot of guys was doing live hangouts together. A lot of these guys had a good damn thing going, and all because they let a pesticide infiltrate in their movement. Now a lot of them are divided. A lot of them are bashing each other now. A lot of them have divided and went their own way and started their own movement. All of these guys had a solid team. All of these guys were like, you know, really doing really well with the YouTube sector, until they allowed these cyber harlots, these online Jezebels, they allowed these females to partake in their movement. And now this is where we are right now. And the sad part is, it's still men that are doing it. They have not learned. They still letting these incel Jezebels, they're letting them in their chat rooms. You see these females are getting out of pocket, and you're not being a man and putting these broads in their place. They are letting these female Jezebels disrespect other men in their chat rooms, disrespect other men on their panels, disrespect other women in their chat room, disrespect other women in their panels, and they let them sit there. And then on top of that, they giving them wrenches. They giving these doggone cyber harlots, they giving them too much authority. This is why you men, y'all channels and the friendships y'all had with each other is all messed up, all because you let a pesticide get involved. Well, I'm glad, Q. I'm glad that, you know, and like I said, it's I'm not saying this, I'm not doing this content because I'm trying to offend the brothers. I'm just tired of seeing guys that are doing really well with their platform and their channel. They letting these pesticides, these doggone, these clout leeches, these cyber harlots that's doing false advertisement with coochie coupons. Because let's face it, these cyber harlots, they ain't gonna give these dudes no ass. Let's just be frank. They're not even gonna let them smell it. But yet these dudes think they winning because they letting these cyber harlots have a say so. The thing is, you got to know what females to add to your brand and what females to not add to your brand. It's called having discretion. And I'm seeing too many of these guys who claim to be so knowledgeable, who claim to be so wise, who claim to be so smart. They letting these pesticides, have a position on their channels. They giving them wrenches. They giving them, too much leverage. Let's see. Poetic says they let a broke down cyber harlot who would never cam up, ruin shit. How pathetic. And it's still going on. Oh, okay. So this was before. Okay, so Q, you said this prior. Yeah. I mean, you live and you learn. And the thing about it is, some men, they still ain't learning. They still letting these cyber harlots. Y'all see how it has disbanded guys that were doing really good, guys that were really successful, guys. And it's not to say that their channel is not growing anymore. Evidently all of these guys are still doing well, so it's not hurting their flow. But imagine how powerful they could have been if they didn't allow these cyber harlots to infiltrate. And I know it's not, and they're still doing well, from what I can see. I really don't rock with too many of them personally, but I subscribe to a few of these guys, and they still doing well. But imagine how powerful they could have been if they didn't allow a cyber harlot to infiltrate. Now, these are these are, I'm gonna give you guys a few more tips on how these cyber harlots operate. And then we'll close it down in a little while. So let me give y'all a few more tips that you guys need to look for with these cyber harlots. Basically, these attention hoarder, because that's what they are, an attention hoarder. These females like to hog up all attention. These are also signs for uh how you have to be cautious of these attention hoarders, these cyber harlots. These are other signs you need to look for. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, here's my brother. He's here in the chat. What's up, Virgo? Hey, chat and big sis. The new term you came up with and the definition makes sense. Basically, they want to clout chase for their selfish reasons and use people to get it however they want it. Boom. See, smartness does run in the family. Yeah, everybody, that's my brother Virgo Houston here in the chat hanging out with us. He's from Colorado. That's my baby brother. Well, he ain't really a baby anymore, but y'all get what I'm saying. Appreciate you, Virgo, for stopping by, checking on your sister, support me. Appreciate you. Yeah, of course they're gonna be mad at me, but let me give y'all some more signs. Let me see. Alan says cyber roach harlots crawl everywhere. Keep your spray ready. And they do, Alan. These cyber harlots are like roaches. They are infesting every damn panel, every man space you could think of. Now, this is some of the signs y'all need to look out for before I get ready to shut it down. So I want you male content creators, you male subscribers, y'all pay attention to this. If she was eliminated from a man space and now she needs a new man space to vacate. A lot of y'all men, a lot of you male content creators, when these females come to your channel and they're hanging out in your chats, they're hanging out on your panel, a lot of them are only hanging out with you because they were castrated from other male spaces. They basically got castrated. A lot of you men who are allowing these females to have wrenches, you're allowing them to be moderators, you're allowing these cyber harlots to disrespect your chat room, disrespect other men, disrespect other females, and you sit up there and you let that stuff slide. A lot of y'all are not even understanding the reason she's coming to your panel, to your channel, to your chat live, because she got put out. She got eliminated from another man's space. Basically, she stirred up a bee's nest at somebody's panel, at somebody's channel, and the man or the male content creator was smart enough to figure out what was going on and said, you know what? I don't want you here no more. I'm taking my wrench. I'm kicking you out of this chat, and you're no longer welcome back to my panel. A lot of these females were ran out. They got kicked out of other man spaces. So now they have to find a new man space to vacate. That's what's going on. So a lot of these cyber harlots, they got ran out. They somebody ran them out. They man space. Some of these men were smart and saw that these cyber harlots were getting ready to destroy their platform, or they saw her getting out of pocket. And big ups to all of my content male subscribers that are not allowing these cyber harlots to have their way in their chat room and their panels. I appreciate it. No problem, Spawn. I still got love for you. It is what it is. But as I was stating, a lot of these females, these guys caught on that they wasn't right and they got rid of them. So now, like any other panel prostitute, a panel prostitute that goes from panel to panel to panel, when the prostitute gets kicked off a certain street corner, what does she have to do? She has to find a new street corner. Am I correct? And that's what these cyber harlots do. When they got put out of a panel, put out of a chat room, now they got to find a new man space to go to. And a lot of you dudes, you let these women in on your space and you don't even know what they have done before you brought them on board to where you are. You men, y'all don't ask no freaking questions when these broads, y'all don't look into nothing before y'all give them a wrench, before y'all give them a say so. Y'all don't investigate anything. Y'all don't check nothing. Y'all got an open door policy. Whoever want a wrench, y'all giving out wrenches like a pastor gives out communion on a damn Sunday. And y'all wonder why y'all man spaces have been infiltrated. Because you're letting these cyber harlots have too much authority in the chat room, on the panel, and all of that. Exactly. And Q4, it says actually like all of their content. I just hate to see them get torn apart. Exactly. I had liked a lot of the guys. I had liked a lot of their platforms. I had liked a lot of the stuff they were doing, and I'm still subscribed to a few of them. I just hated the fact that they allowed a cyber harlot to infiltrate. Even though sometimes I didn't agree with some of the message they was promoting, I didn't agree with, some things they would say and do, but still I enjoyed their shows. I enjoyed their panels. I didn't like the fact that that cyber harlots came in and kind of shifted the atmosphere, whatever. I don't know who the cyber harlots are, and I don't care to know who the cyber harlots are, but I know that sometimes when females get involved, we tend to change things. I don't know the details of why things went the way it went, and I'm not even too much concerned about that. But what I'm saying is the guys that are doing this now, the guys that are doing well now, that they're allowing the wrong women to have authority in their platforms. Appreciate the $2 donation, Spawn. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Get the straps. Yeah, cyber witchlets. Yeah. Now, if she was eliminated, if she was castrated, if she was kicked out of another man's space, why would you allow her in your man's space? I don't understand that. So some of these women, when they get ran out of one man's space, they go to another man's space to start new trouble. Um, Another thing that you have to be cautious of: these cyber harlots, they're only faithful to female friendly man spaces. So I mentioned this earlier. If you are a content creator and your platform is female friendly, meaning you're welcoming to females, you allow females to get on your panel, you allow females to hang out in your chat room, you have to be very, very careful. When it comes to cyber harlots, as long as you're not talking about black women in a negative manner, she will be loyal to your channel. Now, this is not to say that you can only gain respect from women by not discussing BFF, but she only supports those that don't call out her BS. So, in other words, the way a cyber harlot works, a cyber harlot only wants to work with men who don't talk too bad about the type of women that she is. And as long as you are a male content creator and you're always praising these type of females for their behavior, even if it's unethical, long as you're not talking bad about their type of women. For instance, if she's a woman who's on her fourth or fifth husband, just hypothetically speaking, let's say she's on her fourth or fifth husband, and you're up here talking about content, you're doing content talking about women who have been married too many times. 9 times out of 10, she's not going to want to walk with you anymore, because basically you stepped on her toes. You addressed something that's closely related to her situation. So when it comes to things like that, these cyber harlots, they're not going to rock with you anymore. As long as you are always talking wonderful about them, you will continue to have their support. As long as you're allowing them to be disrespectful, as long as you're allowing these cyber harlots to disrespect people in your chat room, man or women, you basically give them a pass. You basically making these cyber harlots think that it's okay for them to bring chaos and bring drama to your platform, to your channel. And when you do stuff like that, just be very careful, because once you lose your subscribers, once certain people stop rocking with you, it's hard to get people to change their mind and give you a second chance. So it's just very important that you men have more discretion on that. Mocha, I don't think it was just the harlots, as you put it, but it was also after they spoke on the money. That was when the horizon for them, all the hell broke loose. Oh, okay, all right, okay, Q. Thank you for clearing that up. I don't know. I don't be in the man spaces like I used to, so I really don't know why the guys fell out or whatever. But I have respect for all of these guys. Whether if I agree with their content or not. You know what I mean? I'm just staying in my woman's place. I really can't reiterate too much on it, and I don't know too much about what happened with and how they disbanded. But what I do know now, which is why I'm doing my content, the reason I did today's content was not based on men who have lost their panels from the past, but it is what men are doing now, that's going to cause them to lose solid female subscribers, solid male subscribers, because they're allowing these cyber harlots to have too much space in these men's spaces. Not to use correction. The black communities as a Montreal, and black men are not used to correction. Yeah, it's just, I get it. I don't expect, everybody to follow my content and basically do what I tell them to do. But my thing is, if I see something out of pocket, I'm going to call it out. And again, I've been sitting back and I've been observing, because I am a female subscriber. I do have my own content, evidently. But I'm also a female subscriber. And I sit back and peep game. And I'm seeing the things that a lot of these cyber harlot, which is these females that are entering male spaces, and they're bringing chaos. They're doing little sneaky manipulative things. They're getting away with disrespecting loyal subscribers, and they're getting away with disrespecting um people who really have the best interest for these content creators. And the sad part is content creators, they're not noticing it. And as a content creator, because I know I'm one, um, we have to be mindful. We have to be observant. We have to pay attention to our chat room. We have to pay attention to our panel. I can't speak for everyone, but here on my panel, my channel, I'm not going to allow black women to disrespect black men here, and I'm not going to allow black women to disrespect black men and vice versa. I'm not going to allow black women to disrespect black women or black men to disrespect black men. I'm just not going to allow it. Because again, I just don't believe in having that type of energy. And I really feel like most of us, our channels will grow so much more if we didn't allow certain behaviors to transpire. Because to me, as a content creator, your channel is like your home. And just like my own personal house, I'm not going to let anybody, any of my guests be disrespected by my daughter, my husband, or whatever. And vice versa. I'm not going to allow my guests to disrespect my husband or my daughter if they're coming to my household. And I feel like as content creators, we're becoming too lenient. We're allowing these cyber harlots, because I don't see, honestly, I don't see a lot of guys. That's why I really can't get on the guys. I really can't get on the men. I know that there are some, but it's more women than men um who are doing this. They're intentionally going to man spaces and causing problems and causing trouble. And the thing about it is these guys are not paying attention. You male content creators, you're overlooking it. You're not paying attention. You're not being observative. You're not being mindful. And what's going to happen is you're going to lose solid subscribers. You're going to lose solid people on your team. And depending on how out of hand it gets, you may end up losing everything you built altogether, all because you gave a cyber harlot too much attention on your platform. So again, everybody, I definitely appreciate each and every one of y'all for rocking with me, for being loyal to me. If you like today's content and you're interested in seeing more of the knowledge that I have to offer, please make sure that you subscribe today. Appreciate all of my subscribers, those of you who have been rocking with me from day one since I started this platform, and you're still rocking with me even though we don't always agree on something. I know I step on y'all toes every once in a while, but I appreciate the fact that we all can have difference in opinions and still respect each other respectfully. So as you know, my channel is very non-biased. I have love for black men and for black women here on my channel, but what I don't have love for is for black men or black women who abuse um their authority with social media, when they're being disrespectful, or they're attacking, verbally attacking, or they're just doing childish things, or they're doing below the belt things. It's hard for me to respect people like that. If you have a difference in opinion, or you just don't like what somebody has to say, or you don't like what somebody does, I mean, you don't have to go toe to toe. You don't have to go back and forth. You know what I mean? You have every right to unsubscribe. You got every right to block that person, so you don't have to see what they got to say about you. You don't have to see they don't have to see what they're saying, what you're saying about them, and vice versa and everything. So I just believe in peace. I just believe in maturity. I just believe in fairness, and I don't like foolishness. I don't like ratchet behavior. And when I see any of these things, I'm going to call it out. So anyway, y'all, it has been real. I thank each and every one of y'all for listening to my content about the cyber harlots. Again, if you haven't subscribed, make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit that notification bell, so whenever I upload any new content, you won't miss out. If anybody wants me to address certain topics or issues, you're welcome to email me at cafedayparis79@yahoo.com. Also, I have a cash app, Diamond Girl. For this content, content. Remember, if it does not apply, you don't have to reply. This content is not in reference to all black men, black women, only for those specifically who this message is suited for. So again, y'all, this is your girl, Lady Mocha. Remember, I'm going to always pour you a cup of truth, and I'm going to always break you off with a slice of knowledge. Y'all be blessed. And remember, stay away from these cyber harlots. Be good, y'all.